Okay guys, we are in the kitchen today. I'm going to be a cooking mama, and we're going to make some yummy, yummy cookies. I know I say yummy, yummy all the time, but these are like yummy. Not that everything else I've made has not been yummy, but these are really yummy. We're going to make some homemade Oreo cookies, as my kids like to call them, or some people might refer to them as whoopie pies. They're going to be a sandwich cookie with the cream in the middle. And I'm going to tell you what we're going to be working with to make the chocolate wafers first, and then we're going to go into the actual filling. And my eager assistants are standing by to help me.
Hi!
So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to make some homemade Oreos. Or not.
Or whatever they are. Or whatever they are.
Okay, for the cookie wafer, you'll need 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, half a cup of unsweetened cocoa, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of sugar, and 1/2 cup plus 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and 1 large egg.
Preheat your oven to 375.
Okay, now we're going to add the flour, your unsweetened cocoa, the baking soda, the baking powder, the salt, and the sugar to a large mixing bowl. Okay, now we're going to add all of our dry ingredients in your mixer, and we're going to mix it on low for a few seconds, and then we're going to gradually add the butter and the egg. Just on low to get it mixed up. And then you can add some of your butter. Be sure you take your paper off the butter. Oh my goodness! Oh, ruined. Okay, that was a fail.
An epic one.
Okay guys, and after you have cleaned up the mess and started over, you're going to add your butter and your eggs to your dry mixture gradually, but I don't recommend putting the whole stick in like I did. Cut it up into chunks, or tablespoons or whatever. But go ahead and mix that on low. Add the egg. Put the shell in here. And we don't want shells. There's the oven. Okay, and here's what your dough is going to look like once you have mixed it really good. Probably about 3 to 4 minutes. That's all it took. Now what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to line your cookie sheet with parchment paper, like I have. And we're going to take this dough and roll it into about tablespoon size balls, and you're going to line your cookie sheet with all your cookies about 2 inches apart. Okay, and once you have prepared your chocolate wafers, and right before they go into the oven, you're going to take another piece of parchment paper, and we're going to place it on top, and we're going to gently press down to make the wafers flat. And you want to be sure you get them uniform in size. So just press down. You don't have to get them too flat. Just a good size where you can sandwich your vanilla cream in. like I'm doing. About that size. So go ahead and do that, and then you want to put these in the oven for 8 minutes at 375. But after 4 minutes, you want to take the pan out of the oven and just rotate it so there's even baking on all your cookies. Okay, while we're waiting on the chocolate cookies to bake, we're going to go ahead and make our vanilla frosting. So what you'll need is 2 cups of powdered sugar, 1/4 cup of shortening, 1/4 cup of unsalted butter. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Now, what I did is went ahead and put my shortening and my butter in my mixer, and I'm just going to mix that up for a few seconds, and then I'm going to gradually add in my powdered sugar and vanilla. And it'll be really good and creamy. Just want to mix it up for about a minute or so, just to get the 2 combined. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start adding my powdered sugar. And be careful, we don't want to mess like we had earlier. We like to do things on the dangerous side. Okay, actually I'm not a pro in the kitchen. I never claimed to be. Okay. I've already made a mess. Okay, we're going to take our 2 tablespoons of, teaspoons of vanilla, and we're just going to add it to our mixture. 1, 2. Okay, we're just going to mix this until it forms a nice, yummy vanilla frosting. Okay, and a little tip, if you don't want your cookies hard like the original Oreo, you can always lessen your time in the oven. And of course, you don't have to make them this big either. That's just, you know, we go big. So we got our cookies ready. And we got our icing or frosting ready. Now what we're going to do is, since of course I'm not a professional chef and all, and I don't have one of those fancy baking bags with the tips, we're going to put our frosting or icing or filling, whatever, in here to the side, and I'm going to cut a tip, and we're going to pipe right in the middle of our cookie. So we're just going to put some frosting in here. Put it down at the bottom, just like that. And you're going to clip the tip and then put your frosting in the middle. Okay, see, I've already made one. Got the nice vanilla cream in the middle. What you want to do, the tip has been cut. You just want to press down and it comes out very easy. And then you're going to take your cookie and you're going to smash them together. And you got that yummy, yummy cream. So you're going to continue doing that until they're all finished. Okay, if you want to add a little extra fun for your kids, get your food coloring and add a couple of drops to your cream filling. Stir it real good, and then you've got colored filling.